following the recent deaths of Dr. Omane Boamah and other government officials who tragically lost their lives on that sorrowful Black Wednesday helicopter crash, I have come to the realization that in this world, unimaginable unfairness is done. God is capable of giving someone abundance of wealth, riches, honor, and property. God, in his own power and wisdom, will give him everything he needs, but then he will not let him enjoy it. All what he has worked for will be given to strangers. This shows that human life is useless. Sirach is warning the living souls that death is coming for you someday, and you have not been told when that day will come. Before that day comes, be generous as you can. God is asking us to give freely and unselfishly, and the Lord will bless you in everything you do. At any time, there will be people who are poor and will definitely be in need. And so the Lord God is commanding you, all of us, to be generous to them. So the Holy Bible has made it emphatically clear that we should be careful with the two most important commandments that Jesus Christ gave us in the Holy Book. He said, love the Lord your God with all your heart, your soul, your mind, and your strength. The next most important commandment is we should be able to love our neighbors as we do love ourselves, which in short, in effect, is sharing, is caring. Job was perfectly right in saying that, remember, O Lord, my life is only a breath. My happiness has already ended. You see me today, you see me now, but never again. Don't forget that colleagues and other people close by saw Honorable Dr. Omane Boamah and the other noble government officials boarding the helicopter. But less than divine 1 second later, the 8 souls were perished. You will be looking for me, and I will be gone. People die and never return. They are forgotten by all who knew them. I know you are tightly aware that in this world, as fast runners do not always win the race, so also people who are brave do not always win the fight. And capable people do not equally always rise to high positions. There is one most important occurrence that forms an integral part of our lives that people do not give it a consideration. What am I talking about? I'm talking about bad luck. For bad luck happens to everyone. And it is never easy to know when your time is coming. Always keep in mind that human beings are like a bird or fish, which is suddenly caught in a trap or in a net, respectively. The dynamisms in creation has not given us enough capability to ascertain what he, God, has done, and no one can investigate it completely. We leave this world just as we came, with nothing. In spite of all our work, there's nothing we can take with us. This is not right at all. We labor trying to catch the wind. Finally, in all our daily struggles, we live our lives in darkness, grief, worry, and anger. Brothers and sisters, not forgetting sickness. By dint of this, don't deny yourself a single day happiness. Someday, all that you have worked for will be divided up and given to others who could not even be your own relatives. Everything made by human hands will decay and eventually perish along with the person who made it. In the book of Job, God was so pleased with Job and described him as faithful and good. Job was not pleased as to how God, the Creator, described man. For in the book of Job, God described man as that worm, that insect, and finally confirms that what is a human life worth in God's eyes? Human beings are only dust and ashes. Interestingly, God formed human beings from the dust and gave them only a limited time to live. According to the Bible, someone who has lived for 120 years, 150 years, in the sight of God, has lived for only 1 minute. No one can keep from dying or put off the day of death. That is a battle we cannot escape. We cannot cheat our way out. Jesus said in the book of Matthew, "Yes, Father, this was how you wanted it to happen." No one can tell if this is how Dr. Honorable Edward Omane Boamah and the other government officials who also lost their lives with him bid farewell to their maker before coming to this planet, Earth. They came naked and have soon left same. Everything in life is purely temporal. That is the abrupt end of our supposed darling life. Where is the wealth? Where is the power? Where is the fame? And where is our so-called might? So pathetic and so embarrassing. Whether good or bad, that is how life is. When things go well for you, be glad. And when trouble comes, just remember that God sends both happiness and pain. You never can know what is going to happen next. What have we got to be proud of? It is quite preposterous that our bodies decay even when we are alive. A long illness puzzles the doctor. Even a king may be alive today and eventually dead tomorrow. Who knows? Dr. Edward Omane Boamah and other government officials were with us, the living, but some few minutes ago, they are nowhere to be found. What a twisted world. When a person dies, all he then possesses is worms, flies, and maggots. You'll be well convinced of the wise endings of Ecclesiastes. He's saying that, I envy those who are dead and gone. They are better off than those who are still alive. But better off than either are those who have not yet been born, who have not seen the injustice that goes on in this world. So we should be convinced that we should enjoy ourselves, because the only pleasure we have in this life is eating, drinking, and enjoying ourselves. I realize that you could stay awake day and night and never be able to appreciate what God is doing. Let us all use this as a lesson of what has just occurred recently, to be able to be humble and help each other when the needs arises. Harassing others because of our wealth, our class, and our position does not make a human being godly. Adofo Ghana forma na mini hobby any see here. Then so I will home no say me the moto to say me na kameshia ana me no mi na ka tuan a kade ne beye say ugira ho na Dr. Omane Boamah eni panso e kan ho emema adinimfo emema akuninimfo na wei ato omo si wugem migire say wodi wani e picture se besi aya se deda ne nkekamu mi hio erade mi hio why na ebeje wo na sabre we de na ato ni wunyame me ma me bi ye frɛ no Mary Fosua ne din ahotedi ni pa nyina de fa ne mo Maria okasem bi kyerɛ me ɔse agya yawo mese mame ɔse wiase ewu bia ya na ewu a ɛyɛ bi ne akyire a wɔn susu sɛ hadwen pa ɛyɛ sɛ ensuo bɛfaw ana sɛ egya bɛhyew na yaw mu na wuwu uhu sɛ wuwu uhu sɛ wo hye uhu sɛ nsuo faw na ntimi nya ho hwee na wanya no mpo ankasa wurade gyeme ebeye ya papa nti Dr. Omane Boamah Dr. Honorable wawu ya esese e bompa ye se Ghana sa tɔwrenchem wei ebinsi Ghana bi mu da sebe etese ye mayi a enano omusu ko hia sa kwanhia wei Ghana ya to abesono na mumia nyina yemfa wei nya suade na enema bi wo ho aye ya emwa ye ne a emwa wo man no a esese efie because ukofa ba trebia na innocent souls na akofect na du na ba ewrade yesrewa dom yesrewo so this any pain na any nkwada ye ahyi ayira ye na accident mu na odo bia kra ebesi him say the be ina ebesi amen. Despite your position, you cannot control nature, even if you have the power to control the socio-economic and political will of the nation, our beloved Ghana.